Hi, I'm Andrew Jenkinson and welcome to the Caravan Industry channel. Hi, today we're looking at a used Tourer, and this one is a dealer special that was made by Lunar for Robinsons Caravans down in Derbyshire. Anyway, let's have a look inside. I've had a quick look on the outside and all looks pretty well. Let's come and see what your 10 plus grand buys you on this Tourer. Now the Ultima 410 was actually based on Lunar's Stella range, and the Stella range was a cracking little range of Tourers. Well, I say range, it actually numbered one, but it was probably because it was based on the Lexan. Yes, the Lexan bridged the gap between Quasar and Clubman, and the Lexan and the Stella, same thing, but it's basically a Lexan, but anyway, that's how they modelled it, was basically a dealer special called the Ultima, and as I said before on the introduction, for Robinsons Caravans. Now, does it make a great buy used? Well, this is a two berth, and what I do like about this, it has got an end kitchen, but more about that after. So what do you get for the cash? Well, it's 10,495, and what you get is an upgraded upholstery than you'd normally get on the normal standard Lunar Stella model. So you've got nice quality upholstery. I've been sitting around on this and testing it, and there's still plenty of support in there. You've also got better soft furnishings, and also you've got twin blown air heating down here at the bottom. Yes, it's a Truma heater, but don't despair. They're very, very good. If you're an Aldi fan, you would not be disappointed with that, and that's also instant heat. Anyway, enough of that. We've also got excellent access to under seat lockers. Look at that, it's a real good size, so you can shove everything. Saves messing around peeling all this up here. 4 corner spot lamps, 2 on either side, so for basically good dedicated reading. I'll just open that up a little bit. Also mains lighting, and I'll turn me back to you just for a little minute. I'm not being rude, but you also get your CD player and also FM radio. Now that was also fitted on the standard Stella range. So what's it like here at the front for comfort? Well, as I said before, I was sat in here and it's really, really good, but of course you don't get 2 single beds here. This will always have to make up as a double bed, and to do that you have slats which just pull out from the bottom here. Now, I'm looking at this van. So far, this van looks really nice condition. I'm at Preston Caravans and Motorhomes, and it's one of the few used vans that they've got, because as we know, at the moment, still used Tourers are in high demand. Now, this is a 2012 model, and in 2013, they actually redesigned the profile of the Lunar range, full stop. And so, of course, all the dealer specials got altered. But even so, even though it looks a little bit dated on the outside, it's not to be sniffed at. Anyway, let's have a look at the wardrobe storage, the fridge, and the microwave. Right, now, as I said before, you've got the dual fuel Truma heating with blown air. This will keep this fan really toasty on a cold winter's evening. You got main socket, 12 volt socket, also TV aerial socket, because of course it comes with an excellent status TV aerial, which I think is one of the best aerials around. Let me get my breath. Great microwave, nice little Sanyo microwave here, and this fan is looking in really nice condition. I think whoever's had it have looked after it. Excellent storage, a little bit more storage up here, and also there's some bottle holders should you be taking a few drinkies on your holes. I'll shut that up. Now, one thing you must look out for, and it's not just down to what Lunar as well, there are other manufacturers, but the edging can come away here a bit. So if you're buying private, you know, do mention that and see if you can handle a bit on the price. A dealer will usually get that sorted and fixed. Now, over on this side is the Thetford fridge, and again, it's a decent size. If there's two of you in here, you're not going to be short on for cold food on a long trek. Also here is for your table storage, so you can have your main table at the top here, or in the chest of drawers you can pull out a little coffee table. And there's a wardrobe here which you probably won't be able to see, because if I pull this right the way around it might break off the hinges, and we don't want to do that. But there's plenty of storage here for two on a long tour. Now what you might have just known, I'll just quickly show you this, is that the strip, the finishing strip on the panels on the seat does peel away. Now it's not, again, down just to Lunar. I've seen Coachman's the same, Eldis the same, they use that. The only people that don't use that these days, of course, is Bailey and also Swift, so you won't get that problem, but you do on these. Again, it's something that can be rectified. So let's have a look at this fantastic kitchen. Right now, end kitchens at one time ruled supreme. Caravan manufacturers always made sure a two-berth and some four-berths back in the day always had a decent end kitchen. These days the end kitchen has gone, unfortunately, out of fashion, but there are still clientele who still like the end kitchen. And in this, what was the Stella, or you want to call it the Ultima 410 here, it's a great end kitchen because you've got all this worktop here, you've got a good decent sized wash sink, and also you've got loads of storage space under here with a cutlery drawer. And someone's put carpets in there. I don't know why they've done that, but you get these sort of things that people do. You know, it's like leaving a little, they decide to put a little hook in the woodwork because they want to put the keys there and things. Then when they sell the van, they take the hook out because they want to let the hook in and leave a hole there. I see this all the time. And again, we've got some storage here too. So there's plenty of storage in this kitchen area. Now also, what you must look out for, Lunar and I think it was Eldis as well, and Buccaneer used black enamel for a few years, and in all fairness, this is really nice condition, but I've seen some of these that have been really badly scratched. People leaving things in when the caravan's on tow and it's moving around, and it really does make that badly scratched, but this is really good. So if you're looking at something like that, do check the sink. Also, I'll show you the oven. It's the Thetford oven, and it's a dual fuel hob, and it's spark ignition, of course. And again, this is really nice, really clear. This has been really kept in nice condition. In fact, it almost feels still quite new. I mean, obviously the burner grill isn't on the top there, which is always an indicator as to how it's been used. But to be honest, that is really nice. This van gives me a good feel that this caravan has been really well cared for. And of course, at the top here, you've got some more storage for your plates and your cups, and another little shelf up the top. And for lighting, there's some LED strip lighting underneath here too. So great kitchen, very practical. So what's the washroom going to be like? Well, let's go and have a quick look. Oh, and just before we go, they've got a mini hikey roof vent in there, mini hikey roof vent, which I think these are great because they let a lot of air in when you open them up, and also a lot of lighting too. Now this caravan, because it's a deal special. It's also got alarm, and that's where the sensor is as well. It's got the 12-volt lighting, of course, and these are really good. They give off plenty of light, and Lunar were always very good at their lighting levels. So you'll never be in the dark. I'm going to show you this washroom. Now, what I'll do is I'll point these things out. The washroom, of course, you're not going to have the same sort of washroom as you do on an end washroom Tourer. But, to be quite honest, this is perfectly practical. You've got a blown air heating outlet here. You've got the electric Thetford cassette. You've got a good deep little hand basin. And you've got a decent shower there too. And you've got a little bit of storage underneath that hand basin. And you've got the mirror, plus some shelving here. And again, you've got that mini high key at the top. The only thing you don't have is a window. But hey, you can't have it always. But look at that shower, it's really, really good. Okay, let's have a quick summary of what I think about this little Ultima. Right, let's have a summary of this little Ultima. Well, it's not dead little. In fact, it's very spacious. All up weight was less than 1,200 kilos, around about 1,150 kilos. And so that makes it nice and light, and makes it the fact that most cars can tow this Tourer. It's a brilliant couples caravan. It's got lots of storage, decent spec, and again, great upholstery on the dealer special. And also, what I was just looking at before as well, was it's got all the bits and pieces with it. So it's got the service history with it. I've just been looking at that, it's been well serviced. It's also got all the bits for the fridge, the Thetford owner's manual, all the bits that you need. Now, if you're buying private, do make sure all those are with the van. And also, do make sure the service history is up to date, and do check for damp. Now, Lunar's like any other caravan on the market, whether it's UK or continental, because they all have had their problems. Things to check out for on this would be the rear panel for any small holes appeared on the moulding. Also any cracks at the front here on the front moulding, and also for the edging that we mentioned before on the furniture, and the wall board as well, sealant tape coming away. Other things as well, just always check the floor on a used Tourer, because floors did go, especially on older models, and especially like round where the kitchen and the door areas where there's most foot traffic coming in. But this van, actually, I'll give it a real good review, because it really is a nice little Tourer. It's been well looked after. I've been on the outside. It's nice and clean. It looks like it's been given a bit of TLC. Also, as well, it also came with the heavy duty corner steadies as well, with it being a dealer special. So that's quite a nice, handy thing to have on your Tourer for when it comes to leveling it up. Far easier, of course. So 10.5 grand, 2012 for the condition. I think it's not bad value for money. Also, what I do miss on it is the fact there's no mover on. And on most used Tourers now you do get a mover on. So maybe if you were looking at buying this Tourer as a first time van and you're new to caravanning, I'd probably try and negotiate with a deal of, you know, getting a mover added and fitted, because a mover, of course, to experienced caravanners know how useful that is. You know, it is a really good accessory now to have on. Well, I don't call it an accessory. I think it's quite essential. You have a mover on, it can make life a lot easier. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you like them. Please don't forget to press the thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Bye for now.